Hello and welcome. Got a lot to get to today. I've got like 20 new Dollar Tree pickups, plus about another 30 from 2 trades that I did. Also got to do a few other little things. Today I stopped at Walmart, and in the big dump pile bin, I found Pixels in 3D, which I already had the movie, but I bought it because I wanted the slip. So I will take the other back without the slip. I like that slip. That was really nice. Then I picked up while I was there. They were both $6.96. This is the other one I picked up, was Kin. Been wanting to see this. So these were both from Walmart. I was running around trying to find, my wife broke my joystick on my Nintendo Switch, so I was trying to find someplace that had replacements. But in the meantime, I found her the Coral, which is the pink Switch Lite, so that was a good thing for her. And while I was doing it, I was stopping at Dollar Trees, making a circle. I'll start out as well. There's gonna be a little information on this. This is stuff with the DC animated things, and just in case nobody had noticed, I kind of started spotting like the Green Lantern First Flight. There's 2 versions. There's a 2-disc and a single disc. So the covers are different, so that's an easy way to kind of know. The other one that I noticed is Superman Doomsday is gold, and this one's black. But this is still a 2-disc edition. It's just not the same 2-disc. The second disc on this is a CD-ROM of the comic. So that's that. The one that I've been seeing in the Dollar Trees now that I saw in somebody's video, I was like, oh, I didn't notice that, was All-Star Superman. There's really no difference. It's very up right at the top. You can see where it says 2-disc edition. And on the top of the spine. That's it. So if you're looking for the 2-disc edition, you need to kind of catch that. So obviously the DC stuff is a little tricky to spot at times. Like, I had actually had it in my collection as extra and didn't realize it, so I got it for myself. The same thing with the Green Lantern. I didn't realize it at first until I went to do something. I was like, oh, wait a minute, it's not the same one. And I think I traded for the gold Superman. Okay, so first start is going to be what I picked up myself. Most of it I picked up on Friday. I mean, I only picked up maybe 4 new titles today at Dollar Tree, and then my delivery came in today while I was out for my 2 trades. So first off, I got Gunfighters Collection. This is another one of the horrible packaging. I got the, what's that other one? Where'd you go? Urban Action is the same label, where they put it in a cardboard sleeve, but I just threw it in a case for right now just to separate them out so they're not in cardboard. That was, what I want to do is I want to find the old double cases that are fat and slide it in here so to keep the box from ever crushing. Here I got Greatest Leading Men, 20 films on 5 DVDs. That's pretty much the main reason I grabbed it. It said 20. They're older titles, but it doesn't hurt. The packaging on this one's they're all this. There's no artwork on any of the cases, but they also don't have. I mean, discs almost all look the same, but they don't have the outer sleeve to slide artwork in anyhow. So, but it's nice to have them all at least cased up nice so they can be put away. Another box set here that I picked up was, figured I might as well get it, the Johnny Carson show. I used to watch this when I was growing up, so I figured for $1 I might as well have some of it to watch whenever I want. And this comes in two regular cases. And the artwork on there. Volume 1 and Volume 2. Same on there. The last box set that I picked up was Explore Africa and Animals Around the World. This one's pain in the ass. There. Explore Africa and Around the World. This is the same kind of packaging with the like Johnny Carson, two regular cases inside, but at least this one the covers are different on the two volumes. This is a 3-disc set. Volume 1 has 2 discs. And Volume 3. And this was one of the titles I picked up today. I've seen this 1 or 2 other times. Was 50 Coronation Street, The Stars of the Street, 50 Years, 50 Classic Characters, The Ultimate Countdown. Wasn't really sure what it was, but it looks like it might be Canadian or British. I mean, nobody was really popping out to me as actors or actresses, but figured I'd give it a go for the $1. This was another one I picked up today. I was happy to find this. This one seems kind of like an interesting title. Mantervention. Get over the X and hashtag on to the next. It's like a pretty good comedy. Has Mario Van Peebles in there. Really familiar name. This one I picked up as well today. I saw this like one other time and I passed it up just because it says it's the 3rd or the final chapter in the trilogy, so the 3rd. Figure I might as well get it anyway. The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest. Not familiar with it, but might as well start somewhere. Hate to end up finding the other 2 and then never finding the 3rd one again, so might as well. And this was the last new one that I found today for myself. Otherwise, I did pick up a few extras. Like I did get another copy of Driven on Blu-ray. This here is Nights with Theodore. Wasn't too sure, but I knew I didn't have it. Figured I would get it. And while I was out and about, I had someone else looking for stuff for me as well. Then I picked up these. I think most of this here is basically all Friday that I picked up here. And actually, most of it was, yeah. Actually, how about this? Thursday. Thursday I picked up this one title, Man vs. Wild. Figured I'd go ahead and go for it since it's not actual a season. It's just like a best of or top 25. Figured it couldn't hurt. So that's what I picked up on Thursday. Now everything else was for Friday that I had grabbed. This here was Daniel Boone, A True American Legend. 4 bonus movies. Buffalo Bill and Tomahawk Territory, Cry Blood Apache, Battles of Chief Pontiac, and Sitting Bull. I mean, I like Daniel Boone. Not sure. I mean, I like Disney's Daniel Boone, so I don't know how well I'll like this one or not, but figured I'd go ahead. Here, I found another Gravitas Venture title. Every time I find one, it's like I find 2 copies of it in one store, and that's it. I never see any of them again. This is 7 Splinters in Time. The past is a dangerous place. Like I said, I mean, I'm really hoping that the actual live action movies are much better than the animated stuff. Because some of them actually do look quite interesting. I picked up another 12-pack, 12-movie family adventure, The Legend of Wolf Mountain. Behold the Wild Journey. This also included Walking Thunder, Vengeance of Rana, Skull and Crown, The Underdog, Where the Red Fern Grows, The Return of Rin Tin Tin, Danny Boy, The Legend of Wolf Mountain, Seven Alone, Renfro of the Royal Mounted, High Country Calling, and The Test. I mean, I'm not buying too many of these multis just because I know that they pile everything together. This one seemed interesting to me. Is One Step Beyond, John Newland. 5 suspense-filled episodes of the paranormal, true stories of the mysteries and unexplained. It says, a truly mind-tingling experience with authentic stories that will never let you look at things the same way, taking you one step beyond everyday reality. One Step Beyond, the classic TV series of 1959, premiered 9 months before another spooky and perhaps more well-known television show revolving around the paranormal, The Twilight Zone. That's what got it right there. Once I saw that, I was like, I gotta grab this. This hopefully should be pretty good. If this came out before Twilight Zone and they're compared to be basically similar. I saw this one here as well, like one other time, maybe two, but figured I might as well just get it anyhow. Whale Wars Season 3. A 3-disc set. I like that cover. Guess these guys go out attacking ships that are whale hunting. Trying to keep them from doing that. And I saw a bunch of people getting this. Figured I'd go ahead and grab it. Saw it and it just kept passing it up. Sam Hain in Demon Hole. Evil Has Emerged. Plus Beneath the Mississippi and The Legacy of Evil. First title. And the other 2. This one really looks interesting. I think I might have seen this one once before. I'm not sure. But this one I'm looking forward to seeing. It's called Time Warp. This is Season 2. Making the Invisible Visible. It looks like they do all that slow motion camera stuff. Where they do do things and catch it and then slow it down so you can actually see the effects. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this. This is a 4-disc set. That's really nice. And found this one, Ghost Goggles, Frightfully Fun Magic Adventure. Be a cute movie, kids. Oh, cat looks kind of freaked out. Supposedly the kid puts these goggles on and then he can see ghosts. Not too sure about the rest, but and I got Devil in the Flesh 2. Sometimes I find some of these titles and I pass on them because they're like damaged, so I don't really look at them, but once I find them and the cases aren't all tore up, like this one I kept passing on. I saw this one quite a few times, but figured I'd go ahead and get it now. While my pickings were slow at the time, I wanted to make sure I was at least getting something. This is a glass jaw with the slip. All the same artwork on there. Then the last title I picked up on my Friday run, which I have the movie, but I figured I'd get this packaging, and it also came with 4 others, is Slipstream with Mark Hamill, Bill Paxton, and Ben Kingsley. Kind of like this. I have a screening copy of this. And the other 3 the other 4 films are actually the first 4 on one of the Chuck Norris ones. I think it's the one that has a lot of the Chuck Norris favorites on it. Because at the very top of the Chuck Norris on the back, it's like in a darker color, and it says these 4 titles, and then below is everything else, which is The President's Man, The President's Man, A Line in the Sand, Logan's War, Bound by Honor, and The Final Come Down. So these were all the same ones on the top of that, so I was like, well, I don't need to really pick that one up if I was getting this. That's the bad thing about getting these multi-packs. They end up always regurgitating the same films over and over. Yeah, the Echo Bridge does that a lot. I think Mill Creek does that with a lot of their multi-packs as well. Then, let's see. Start out with, got these from, the first ones I got here are from Arthur. A couple of them I got duplicates of from him and James, because I wanted to get some for my brother and my nephew and nieces. So I'm only going to show them what I have for the most part. I got here the Pink Panther Fan Favorites Cartoon Collection. So I wasn't finding this in my area. Luckily Arthur found this and I was able to get a copy. I do believe I have a trade coming for another one of these. So my brother them can have one. He also found me the Bugs Bunny and Friends. Go there. And he was the only one I've seen find this. I'm hoping I can get another one of these for my stepdaughter, because I know she'll love it. It is the double feature Metropolis and Memories. The animation, anime, a nice 2-disc set. I saw he had it, I was like, oh yeah, I want that. Hopefully I can get another one for her. And then he had also found me on Blu-ray My Tai Warrior. So I was glad to get this from him. I like the disc on this. The artwork on the disc looks real nice. Then I got this from him and James as well. So I got two of these for my brother. Is Zombies. Glad to get this. It was good. Tony Todd, always a good favorite. And then this one I also got extra from him, and Arthur and James got this, so I got one for my niece's nephew. Magilla Gorilla. Weird thing is the disc says complete collection, but it also says disc 1. I'm sure they're not going to name a complete collection and then name the disc, so there must be more. It was definitely something I like. Then yeah, finish off the DVDs, then move on to Blu-ray. So now this is most of this stuff now is what I traded off with James. James found me a lot of good stuff, and I found him quite a few things. James got lucky enough to get the coffin tin that I found the extra copy of. So I got this from him and an extra for my niece's nephew, which is Night Out, Canadian cartoon, released on Mill Creek. I was actually surprised, but this should be fun. Not very long runtime. I think it's like a half an hour. Nope, my mistake. 2 hours and 4 minutes. I think I looked that up online and saying it was like 30 minutes. I think something said 30 minutes. He also got me this, two of these for them. Was Batman Assault on Arkham. So, I mean, like I said, I have most of this on Blu-ray, but I do like picking these up for $1 just to have the other packaging on the DVD. Build up a nice superhero collection. And he got me the second season 2 part 2 actually of Atlantis, the BBC. So now I'll be able to start watching this at some point, since I have season 1 and 2, part 1 and part 2 now. I have to check and see if there was any more of this. Also got Herschel Gordon Lewis, the Godfather of Gore. Something Weird video. The minute I saw this on someone's video, I think it might have been his, I was like, I want that. Definitely want to get that. Should be entertaining. He also got me a copy of Record 3 Genesis. And the last DVD that I got was Gangsters, Guns, and Zombies, which I know other people were finding, but not I. So that's one of the main reasons I really, the thing I like about this channel is trading with other people. If I'm finding stuff that they can't get a hold of and I've got it, and they get stuff that I want, it's nice that we can work out a nice trade and be friendly. Now on to the Blu-rays. I love this package on this. This is Ender's Game. I like these clear packages where the artwork is actually clear. The background is different. There's a card in there to show the background, DVD and Blu-ray. But this is the backdrop. without. I like that little effect. I was happy to find that. Also, he got Crave, another nice title found for me. It's always fun going to the post office with a box full. Also, Force 10 from Navarro. Here's for Ford. And this one here I got from Arthur as well as James, was The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I didn't mind. Copy of The Condemned. The worst thing about this is it had security tag on top, side, and bottom. I hate those. Those are the worst. They usually don't ever come off the sticky stuff, so I already swapped it out and put it in another case. This one as well I got from both of them was Intruders. So this is an upgrade, because I already have the DVD. I'd like to keep that in the collection though. And this one here I got as well, because Movie Edge was looking for a copy of this, so I already knew I had, they all had found me some copies, so I got them, so he'll be getting one of these as well. Frank and Lola, a lot of people found. This is the only one that had a digital code, and I got this to work in iTunes. I did not get to work anywhere else on Vudu or the Movies Anywhere, but it did work in iTunes. You got me a copy of Top Gear 14 on Blu-ray. I only have two other of the Top Gear series, and they're both on DVD. So, this is what, 23 and USA. Nice 3 to say. And you can tell how old this is with the card that's in here. For Forza Motorsports 3, Xbox 360. Been a while since 360's been relevant. And I got a copy of this from him as well, Warehouse 13. Be interested in watching this sci-fi. Most of these other people have found. This is a lot of stuff that I had not found anywhere near me. This is also an upgrade. Frankie Go Boom. Love Chris O'Dowd. That was the main reason I wanted to see this the first time on the DVD that I have. So I'll be comboing this pack out. And this one here I'll be comboing out as well is Marco Polo. So it's an upgrade. This one here I have on HD DVD. Now I've got it on Blu-ray. Is Blow. So this is another good upgrade. Just in case I can't ever watch my HD DVDs anymore, at least I'll have two other alternatives. One here that everybody was finding, I was glad that he found for me. It was which is an IFC title. I like collecting the IFC titles, is Backcountry. One thing I did notice with this, once I opened it up, there's an alternate cover, which kind of drawn because I don't know which cover I actually want to put up. I really like this cover, but this one's nice too. But I love this mountain view with the bear. And I got another IFC title, Don't Knock Twice. There we go. 2 discs. And this one here is an upgrade, but this one already has a DVD in it, so I don't have to combo this. This is 88. Can't remember if I actually bought the DVD before at Dollar Tree or at Big Lots. But the artwork is different on the DVD that I already have. And the last thing I got here, and I got a copy from Arthur and James, was Shark Night. With the slip. The only thing I got was the slip, really. Got my sticker off of there. Two-disc set. I mean, I know there's still titles that I was really looking to get, but I'm happy to get what I have got. I know I'm still wanting to try to get a hold of the Piranha 3DD, and looking to try to get that slip for the first Piranha, and Nerve on Blu-ray. I mean, those are some of the top things I know I'm looking for. But I'm working on finishing off my list of all my extras so people can trade or pick them up. I have another trade that I'm working on finishing. Like I said, he was out picking up more stuff for me, sending me photos of stuff at his stores. And once we finalize that and I get that one in, that'll be another Dollar Tree one. But I don't think I want to be really running around anymore on my own. I was actually surprised with what I actually picked up on Friday, and that was just very few stores that I did. And once again, thanks for watching, subscribing, and thanks again to Arthur and James for the trades, and we will see you all soon.